Wow, you are looking even better than I remember. Have you done something new with your... Yeah, well, I like it. But it has been a little while since we last spoke like this, so if you need a little refresher, I'm John Fraser, this is Young Magnates, and if you want more wealth, more influence, and more freedom, then this is the Cult YouTube channel for you. But let's instead pretend that you already knew that and you've been sat there thinking, God, when is John gonna upload again? I just miss his videos so much. Well, thank you. And I'm pleased to say I am very much back. But let's not beat around the bush here any longer, because you saw the title of this video, how you can do YouTube full time with just 1,000 subscribers. And so your very first reaction might be, bullshit. But in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what I've been up to lately and how you can leverage YouTube to make a full-time income. So sit back, relax, let's do this.
You're right to dance in such a fashion, because I'll show you how to make videos that will make you rich. Woohoo!
Firstly, cast your mind back to the start of 2019, because for quite a while I'd had this idea in my head. Just like Inception, a seed had been planted and I just couldn't shake it. And that idea was an idea I think we might have all had at some point, which is, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. And I'm not gonna lie to you, a big part of that was down to arrogance, or as I like to call it, self-confidence, because I was seeing all of these people that I followed who were making 6 or 7 figures a year, good money, having a really fun lifestyle it seemed, all thanks to YouTube. And so I thought, well, I can do that. Now, I'm from quite a poor background, and so as much as the Dan Bilzerian lifestyle looks fun of private jets and yachts, to be honest, for me, the driving force has always been that I just want to be able to live life on my own terms. I want to not have to worry about money. I want to be able to travel when I want to travel, give my family the things they deserve, do what I want to do. And so from a very early age, I realized that the conventional path that we're pushed down just wasn't going to cut it for me. You know what I'm talking about here. We're told that you need to work hard at school so then you can go to a good university or college, and if you work hard there, you can get into a good job and you can work your way up the corporate ladder, and after 50 years, you'll finally be able to retire and do what you want. Except you're now 70 and everything aches. Personally, I don't like that plan. And so entrepreneurship has always appealed to me. The idea of starting and running your own business. And from about the age of 11, I've been dabbling in making money online and creating websites. That's how against getting a real job I was. But the problem was I needed something with very low startup costs that didn't need external investors, but that was still extremely scalable. And that's when I realized what a huge opportunity there is with YouTube. But then I ran into another problem, which is that although a lot of these YouTube creators seem to have quite a fun life, a lot of them definitely weren't millionaires. In fact, some of them almost seemed to be living paycheck to paycheck, which was exactly what I was trying to avoid. And then I had an epiphany, a light bulb moment. And I've never heard anyone ever talk about this before, so feel free to make some notes. And that realization was that when it comes to creating content for YouTube, there are actually 4 different levels, each with a subtle difference. The first level is someone who just randomly uploads the occasional video to YouTube. Maybe they post a cat video and it goes viral, and if they were sensible and monetized it, they made a few $100s perhaps. But there's no branding, there's no strategy, there's no consistency, and so it is not sustainable as a full-time income whatsoever. And when YouTube first started, this is what everyone was doing. But over time, the platform has evolved, and now there is a heavy focus on YouTube channels and not just individual videos. And so then we got this second level, which is a YouTuber. And to me, a YouTuber is someone who is regularly posting videos to their channel and then making money from YouTube ads, because YouTube will pay you for the amount of views you get once you get to a certain threshold, which is pretty cool, right? But the problem is, and you've no doubt heard creators talking about this, sometimes that can be a very inconsistent way of making money, especially when videos get demonetized for reasons that you just can't understand. And so that's why you've got creators who are getting hundreds of thousands of views, but they're not really making a huge amount, and they're definitely not financially free. And yet I heard a statistic recently that being a YouTuber is considered one of the most popular jobs amongst young people. And yet, I don't think that should be the ultimate goal. I think there's other layers and other levels that we should be aiming for instead. Which brings us to the third level, which is an influencer. And I know a lot of people hate that word, but really an influencer to me is just a YouTuber who has really focused on building their brand, and as a result, they've got a loyal audience that are following them that they can leverage to get deals with other brands and companies. So the big difference here is with an influencer, you'll see they're regularly having sponsors on their videos. Maybe they've got merchandise, they've got partnerships with other companies, and they're helping promote them and getting paid for it. So they're not just reliant on YouTube ads. They've got all these different revenue streams coming in because they've got such a huge influence over the buying decisions of their audience. And once you get to this stage, that's where you can make some really serious money. But in my opinion, there is a fourth level, a YouTube magnate. Now remember, the simple definition for a magnate is an influential and wealthy business person. So really, a YouTube magnate is just like an influencer that we were just talking about, but they're also an entrepreneur. So imagine instead of promoting someone else's company and making brand deals where you're selling their product, instead you are selling your own products and services where you keep 100% of the revenue and 100% of the profits. Now, I know a lot of you watching this follow similar channels to myself, so let's take Dan Lok as an example. No matter what you think about him as a person, which category would he fall into? Well, is he just making money from ads on his videos? No, of course not. So he's not just a YouTuber. Is he an influencer where he's using brand deals to promote other people's products? No, he's a YouTube magnate because he is using his influence over his YouTube audience to directly sell them products and services of his own, expensive things that he's created himself where he keeps all the profits from them. And he is using YouTube as the fuel for his business. Every single day, YouTube is bringing him a continuous source of new clients, high-ticket course sales, and so on. And as a result, he is a multi-millionaire. Here's the plot twist though. Literally anyone could follow the YouTube magnate blueprint. And so right now I'm gonna give you just a brief overview to give you some idea of how it could work for you. Step number one, pick a topic or a niche that you're passionate about, you're really interested in, or just a skill that you're above average at, because you don't need to be world class at it, you just need to be better than the majority of people. Step number two, start posting informative or interesting videos on YouTube that are based around that topic, which will attract an audience of people who want to know more about it. Step number three, sell your own high-ticket products or services to that audience based on the niche that you picked. So for example, if your niche is sales, you can be selling sales courses, sales coaching, sales events, and so on. Now, where most people and businesses go wrong here is that every single video then becomes an advert where they're talking about how great they are and all the different products and services that they offer. That's an awful way of doing it. Instead, what you want to do is still lead with value, still provide genuinely useful or interesting or entertaining content, whatever it is you're aiming for, ideally a bit of all of them, and simply mention the fact that you have premium content and premium services for those people who want to get to the next level much faster. Of course, you're still making money from all those other revenue methods as well. You're still able to earn money from the YouTube ads and merchandise, all that stuff. But the key thing is that you're also offering your own products and services that are directly relevant to your audience that you've been building. It is a perfect fit for them, and that's going to allow you to be more in control of your income. And here's the other crucial thing. Because people have been watching your videos and you've been giving them free content, they already know, like, and trust you, and they probably want the opportunity to work with you. If you've been putting out useful stuff that they've really been enjoying, and you come along and say, I've got this premium service where we can either work one-to-one or give away my best secrets that I haven't shared on the channel, stuff like that, well, it won't be a hard sell because those people already think of you as an expert on the topic. They already have gained so much value from you that they'll probably want to work with you and want that premium stuff. So it won't be a hard sell. And because of the unique way that the YouTube algorithm works, eventually you can get to a point where you have a library of videos that are subtly promoting your premium products and services that are being pushed by the algorithm to your ideal clients and customers on autopilot, bringing you a continuous stream of new clients, customers, and sales. Phew. Okay, that's a lot of information right there, especially if some of those concepts are completely new to you. But here's the bottom line. Anyone can turn their interests, their passions, and their skills into a profitable YouTube business. And when I say business, I don't mean in terms of setting up offices and hiring loads of staff. I mean a digital business you can run from your laptop. And so that's what I've been focused on these past few months. I've been building my YouTube business using a rough variation of that formula I just laid out. But what you'll notice is I don't have that many videos, and I definitely don't have that many subscribers. And yet I've been able to get to this point relatively quickly. And that's because when you're viewing it as a YouTube business, like a YouTube magnate, then the vanity metrics of needing loads of views and subscribers doesn't actually matter that much. It's about attracting the right kind of subscribers, quality over quantity, and knowing how to attract people who might potentially want to work with you. So let's put that into real terms. Let's say you do have 1,000 subscribers, because that keeps the maths nice and simple. And let's say that we're being very conservative here, and just 1% of those subscribers want to take up your offer for your premium product or service, whatever it is. Maybe you're looking to do some kind of agency where you help people with their marketing, whether that's you help them with social media, you help them with email, writing copy, whatever it is, whatever service or niche that you pick that you're good at, you're helping people do that in their own life or business. Or maybe you're offering some kind of coaching or mentoring service. It could be anything. But the point is, whatever you've picked, let's say you've got 10 clients out of those 1,000 subscribers, and each of them are paying you $500 a month. And if that sounds high to you, then I would just say, remember, you've been positioning yourself as an expert. When you build your brand like that, you put out free content that draws people in. People know that they're going to have to pay higher prices to work with you, but because you've given them so much value, a lot of the time they will want to work with you. And so in that scenario where you've got 10 clients paying $500 a month, you're making $5,000 a month now, which is above the average wage. And of course, that is just the very beginning. As you get better with your content, as you grow your following more, you'll have more clients coming in, you'll be able to charge even higher prices, and you'll be able to grow and grow from there and make more and more money doing something that you actually enjoy and something that you're good at and really like to do. And full disclosure here, just so I'm not overhyping this, I am not even close to being a millionaire yet. But what I can say is that I am enjoying what I'm doing, and I can now see the path in front of me of how I can get to where I want to be. And it is definitely a very scalable model that has been proven to work. And so I wanted to just share the outline of it. So it's hopefully giving you a couple of ideas how you could do something vaguely similar. But now that the business is up and running and ticking along nicely and there are clients coming in, I want to make sure I'm devoting way more time into actually making YouTube videos. So the aim is to be posting videos every single day for the foreseeable future. So we'll see how that goes. But what is good news for you is that because I'm now working with clients and helping them with their YouTube channels, I have had a lot of experience with different YouTube tips and tricks, ways of monetizing and all this kind of stuff that's very relevant to this video, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of that right here on this channel. So if you're interested in that, or you're just interested in business and self-development in general, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, and most importantly, turn on the bell icon so you get notifications, because otherwise YouTube aren't even going to tell you when a new video is out. But wait, before you click away, I have one more thing to share with you, which is perhaps the most important thing of all. So good job I saved it right till the very end of the video, right? But I guess it means that those of you who stuck around till the end, you deserve to have this. And that is that if you go to the link in the description, you will find a Facebook group. And that Facebook group is specifically for YouTube entrepreneurs and YouTube magnates, people who are on the path to building a business with YouTube. And it doesn't matter if you have absolutely no idea about this stuff, and after watching this, you're completely lost. I still recommend joining, because not only will being amongst people who are on that path help you out and help you get a clearer idea of how you could maybe do something similar yourself, but it's actually a 2-for-1 deal, because I will personally email you more details about the YouTube Magnates system. And so as I perfect it more myself and I learn more about scaling it, I will be sharing more and more advice with you. No strings attached, no spam. So if you do like the sound of the laptop lifestyle and you want to potentially build a YouTube business and use YouTube to make a full-time income, especially in terms of monetizing your passions and your interests and your skills, doing something you genuinely enjoy, well, definitely check that Facebook link out, sign up, drop your email, and you will get both the access to the group and the emails completely for free. So by all means, go and do that. But I will see you very soon regardless, because I am definitely committing to daily YouTube videos for the foreseeable future. So as I said, hopefully you're already subscribed and you will be seeing lots of business, self-development and YouTube videos coming very soon on this channel, which I really think you're going to enjoy. So I'll see you then. Cheers.